Welcome back to Fat Butcher Rips. Today we're going to try something a little bit different. Was walking through Target and they had a little display of some of the blasters back in the toy section, which is newer, at least for the Target by me. And they had some older Upper Deck blaster boxes on sale for $19.99. Figured could not go wrong. Picked up one each of Series 1, 2, and Extended from 21-22, and a Series 1 of 22-23, and had one of the new blasters from Walmart left over here with the oversized Young Guns. So I figured, why not do a blasters through the years opening and see if we find anything interesting in some of these older blaster boxes, and maybe get a little bit more good luck in the 24-25 Series 1. Had a nice retail rip of that very recently, and hoping to continue the good vibes. So with that, we'll jump in. All right, 21-22 Series 1 blaster. Let's see what we find in here. 6 packs. No die cut pack like my 24-25, so should get one, maybe two Young Guns. I think there are French variations. I opened up a bit of this back in the day. I was doing a bit more baseball at that point, but I have a few of these sitting around somewhere. And Morgan Barron did get a Young Guns, not a huge name, and quite a bit of base. That's also something that you'll notice with some of these. Here, we'll leave our Young Gun on the table here. With some of these older packs, the configuration is different. In the 24-25s, you get a whole host of inserts that are of questionable value anyways, so I'm not honestly too upset that, you know, we get a lot of base. Okay, this is a lot of base. This is all base. All base packs did not feel great usually, and it doesn't feel any better today. So with that, I still don't mind not having quite so many fillers, but getting no non-base cards is a bit of a bummer. Okay, Connor McDavid on the UD portrait. Really like that. That's a cool looking one. If you're going to get one decent card in a box, having it be Connor McDavid could do a lot worse. Okay. Just about halfway through this one. These are a little bit more temperamental than this year's. All right, we're going to have a green Dazzlers. All right, always enjoy the Dazzlers. This is the green retail Dazzlers. Alex Pietrangelo for Vegas. Nice. They definitely changed the design of Dazzlers this year a little bit. This kind of general dazzling approach has been around for a little while, and they switched it up this year with kind of like a neon sign checklist. All right. Anyone who's been watching my case break, understand I don't mind it. Okay, hey, that is a good Young Gun. I know he's had his, to be charitable, ups and downs this year, but a Jeremy Swayman Young Gun, I'll take it. I'll take it. We'll be so bold as to say he even gets a top loader. Been a good goalie. Had his contract hold out earlier this year that ran right up into the beginning of the season. And of course, the Bruins have been to be kind on the struggle bus so far this year. Just got rid of their coach. Just got rid of Montgomery, Artemi Panarin, and Brady Tkachuk, UD canvas. Nice. I like the canvas. And that is it. Okay, so one blaster down. Series 1 is in the books, and we got two Young Guns, Swayman and Barron. definitely like the Swayman. That's a solid start for us. Now we'll jump into Series 2. Okay, let's see what we can find in here. Series 2 should be a very similar similar setup to Series 1. Wyatt Kalnick, Portrait Rookie. Okay. Fiala, Marner. Yeah, this is a quick, easy rip given the scarcity of quote-unquote hits. This pack 2, I think, was our base pack. I'm always worried I'm gonna miss, like, is there a French variation here I'm not picking up? But I don't think I am so far. I'll go back through on my own time, not waste everybody else's time, and thoroughly inspect to see if I've missed something. But I don't think I have. Checklist, Ovi and Kucherov. All right, checklist. I like that. Shane Pinto, Superstar. That's nice. I'll take that. I was never a huge fan of the Superstar kind of like honor roll stuff. Connor on the Blackhawks. Right guy, right team. Never a big fan of the honor roll stuff. It just, that and the portraits were just kind of basic. Newhook, another decent young gun. I like Alex Newhook. Solid, had a solid start to the career. I have no issues with Newhook as our first young gun. Hopefully, not our only. Hopefully we'll pick up one more, but if we only get the one Newhook, we'll do. Another Green Dazzlers of Grigory Denisenko. Okay. Gregory is probably not the best Dazzler to pick up. But he is what he is. He's our Green Dazzler, so we're going to accept him and give him the respect he's due. Nice. Patrick Kane, obviously not valuable. I'm just a Blackhawks fan. That era of the Blackhawks when they were winning cups, obviously as a fan of Chicago teams, definitely my favorite time. Again, another base pack. Who knows? Maybe there's some French in there. All right, number 2. We're gonna put him with the good cards. The Newhook was my only young gun. I got a Portrait Rookie, Kalnick. Okay. Pinto, fine. Newhook again, a decent name, so can't complain too much. On to Extended. Okay, Extended is rough. If I recall, I think this is one of the only years they did 50-50-50 for young guns. So there is a good chance, even if we pull a young guns, it will be a young guns that makes a lot of us crinkle our nose and say, who now? I'm probably more casual than some hockey guys. But I tend to have a sense of, who's playing, who's doing something worthwhile in the league. And I took a quick peek at some of these names on, again, maybe these aren't just base packs, maybe there's something hiding I'm not aware of. I took a quick look at the Young Guns list and I was like, okay, there's some learning to be done. I'm not familiar with a lot of these cats. So, okay. Connor McDavid, Black Diamond, 4-gem Black Diamond. Again, we've talked about it on here enough. If you're going to have to get an insert, Connor McDavid is never a bad option. So happy to take that. Let's see if we can avoid some base packs here for the rest of the road. Another Connor McDavid, like it. Okay, this is one of my guys, Marcus Niemelainen. Not familiar with his work, but he's a young gun. So with the rat, and you take what you can get on the young gun. I think there was really 2. I mean, JJ Peterka's in here, and Seth Jarvis is in here, and not a whole heck of a lot else that you're going to feel great about. Dylan Larkin, I'm not a huge Red Wings guy as a Hawks fan, so Dylan Larkin doesn't really move the needle for me, but you know, those retros look kind of nice. It looks like we're going to, you know, we'll say it after I actually see something in here. All right, and yeah, we avoided an all base pack here at the end. Jonathan Dahlen, yeah, like the name's a little tough on the foil, but you know, the SPX cards are fine. And then a bit of base. So you're going to get a lot more base than, and that includes, let me take the Patrick Kane out. You know, this is maybe less than you're going to get in one blaster today of inserts and a whole host of base. And as we move into 2022-23 Series 1, I think that trend will continue. All right, so we have 7 packs, whole extra pack. Let's see what the extra pack of goodness is going to give us here in 2022-23. A little different design. Definitely enjoy this design better. I wasn't a huge fan of the base design, and you know, we're going to get a chance to really appreciate it because we've got an all base pack. We've got an Ovi in the back. Tough break, no pun intended, for Ovi having a month or two to sit and think about how he's going to get to that goals record. But yeah, he was off to a hot start. I have full faith that once he's back, he'll pick it back up, and you know, if not this year, sometime next year, get to that record. Barkov point checklist, Portraits McKinnon. I like this Portraits design certainly a lot better than 21-22. So that's something. And McKinnon I like, and McKinnon's having an outstanding offensive start to the season. The Avalanche are middling at the moment, but could be worse. Kostelic, okay. Yeah, Kostelic, Young Guns. Certainly not the top name that's in the product, but we'll take a Young Guns regardless. Strome, D'Angelo, okay, another base pack. Again, French variants might be in here. I'm not seeing them. It won't probably pick up on them even if they were right in front of me saying bonjour, but we'll take a peek afterwards. Johnny Hockey, rest in peace. Andrei Vasilevsky, Green Dazzlers. This Green Dazzlers is slightly different. It has, you know, kind of that fireworks in the back that, you know, 21-22, 22-23, and 23-24 have, which I like. That seems to be a little bit not prominent in this year's, which hopefully we'll see here in just a moment when we open up our one blaster for this year. All right, and debut dates for Niels Lundqvist. Debut dates, okay. All right, and last pack for 22-23 Series 1. Hopeful to get a second Young Gun. Fingers crossed. You know, certainly not guaranteed by any stretch, but hey, oh, yikes. Of all people, after we were just talking about the unfortunate luck of Ovi, Jack McBain, the leg in question that banged into Ovi. So, but you know, all things considered, not too bad for one blaster. All right, now we'll jump into our 24-25 and see if we find something a little bit more interesting. All right, only 3 packs in this one, but it does have an oversized Young Gun, which is just sitting loosely in that box, which doesn't fill me with confidence on how it's going to look when it comes out, but it's fine. Okay, here we go. This is the Dazzlers. You can see this is more, you know, they went to more of the disco relative to the fireworks. It's fine. I you know, I like this kind of neon sign. But yeah. Okay, this is good. Zach Bolduc on the Young Gun canvas. I think we got an Akil Thomas canvas. There's a Byfield Gaming XP. My My base is upside down. It's a whole thing. I think we got the Akil Thomas of the Young Gun canvas in our last blaster opening. So pretty good luck so far to get a couple of canvas Young Guns in some of this retail. You can see how dry some of my opening was for those previous years. So they're definitely taking care of us in these smaller opportunities. Checkpoint Sparkle does nothing for me, but thank you. Oh, Claude Giroux on the Young Gun Renewed. I definitely like the Young Gun Renewed. Great design, great idea. Maybe a little too plentiful, but you know, if that's the worst thing is that you're giving me too many cards that I like, it's probably not a bad deal. It's a Swayman day. We've got his life through Young Guns to Portrait, and I think this is the kind of the gold variation for Anze Kopitar. The gold variations don't really make a big difference, but you know, it's slightly more attractive, so we'll take it. We should have a base Young Guns here. Let's see if we have any luck with that. And we do. We have Kyle McLean, not one of the guys I certainly would have been targeting, but you can't get the best guy every time. Shifley and Kachuk on the inserts, so yeah, I'll be okay with a Young Gun canvas and a base Young Gun out of 3 packs. Tough to complain about that. And then we have a oversized Joshua Wah Young Gun. Again, when we say oversized, we mean it. It's oversized. I think I got Logan Mayu out of the last one, so I'm getting a lot of Canadians. Maybe not the Canadian I want, Lane Hudson, but certainly not going to complain about it. So that is all of the blasters, but not all of the cards I have. While I was at Target, I decided to test my luck with a Fairfield repack box. These are typically awful, but there's only one way to find out, and that is to open it up and see what we have inside, which is going to be interesting, I think, or I hope. Okay, what do we got here? We have got, some MVP. We have a William Eklund bonus of a rookie, just sitting loose, hanging out. Great, I'll take it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of our Series 1 22-23 that we just opened. A 21-22 Metal Universe, and a chunky fat pack 22-23 Series 1. We got a bit more Series 1 to go, so we'll start with MVP here. I don't think I opened any MVP. I typically don't open MVP, so who knows what this is even going to be. Anze Kopitar, Roslovich, Jari, Connor Garland, Tice Thompson, and a before and after of Brent Burns. You know, before or after, it's a hairy dude. I'm not an MVP fan or a Skybox metal fan typically. It's just MVP, certainly not my speed. The metal, I was never a big metal guy even back when they were first a thing. So it's fine. It's not for everybody. Do I have to get amped up? Mark Shifley, Philip Gustafson is blue for a reason. I honestly have never opened this JJ Paterka, Dylan Larkin, and Shifley. And Shifley. Is there something different? Shifley? What? Yeah, I don't understand. I'm not a. I'll go check that out in a minute. Just not my cup of tea. The Metal Universe. All right. This is a Deep Cuts Series 1. Maybe we get like a Matty Beniers or somebody as kind of a, or Vladislav Kolyachonok. Not familiar with his work, but he is a Young Gun, so we'll take it. We'll take it. Let's keep banging through our Fairfield repacker, which has an orange Dazzlers of Alex Killorn. Okay, that's cool. I like the orange Dazzlers. Those are in the tins. I think I'll have a few tins to open here in the near future, and I always liked them. They were really good to me last year, particularly in Series 2 with Bedard. I had good luck on that. And UD Canvas of Marchessault. Honestly, I didn't love this year of Canvas. I'm a big Canvas guy in general, but a lot of it wasn't, like, this is just not super dynamic to me. It's not super inspiring, but you know, they can't all be my favorite. So we take it, even though it's not the best. And is this a base pack? I think it is, unless there's some en français in there, which I don't know. I'll have to go back after the fact. All right, and moving along. Nicholas Abruzzese. I've seen a ton of this dude, watching some folks open up Premiere and the Cup, and he has been prominently involved in a lot of those openings, and it hasn't filled people with joy, let's just say that. But hey, he's a young gun in a retail product. You can't sneeze at it. This is a whole heck of a lot of this base. We're still looking at base Sveshnikov. I like Sveshnikov. And we've got the honor roll, the Jason Robertson and Huberdeau. Boy, that is a tough open. If that's all you get in a whole fat pack is just, it's a base of Palooza. I haven't really opened fat packs, and you know what? I don't have regrets now that I've done one. All right, so the Fairfield thing was, they were who we thought they were. The Swayman Young Gun's probably the best pull I had an opening for sure. The Bolduc Canvas, probably a close second for what I got on the new stuff. You know, got a whole bunch of young guns. Bunch of guys, some folks I was familiar with, some folks less so. But all in all, can't complain too much. Had a good time. Went back to some designs that I wasn't as familiar with. I only spent a little bit of time with a couple years ago, so time well spent. So appreciate you guys checking it out, and look forward to getting back at you soon.